So hi everybody, welcome to this Monday night call. Usually our calls are not on Monday. We are having this special call today because I wanted to just do something special. I'm gonna mute everybody so that, don't worry, you guys don't have to message me. Okay, here we go. I think everybody's muted now. That's better, right? Yeah, and we're recording. Okay, awesome. So just wanted to have a special speaker, and I had in mind setting up a call with Brenda because I don't know if many of you guys have had the opportunity to talk to Brenda, meet Brenda in person. I've had the honor of meet all the owners at some of the events that we've been to. Summit was I've been at two of the summits. I went to the big summit in September, went to one of the smaller summits in Chicago. And I think it's just really cool to get to know the people behind, the people that are running, like the people that came up with the idea, the people that are running the show behind the scenes. So I thought it would be exciting for you guys to get to know a little bit more about Brenda, who's the beautiful, amazing person that's going to be talking to us today. And she's also the one that does our Instagram reviews and modeling for all the clothes every Wednesday, right? Every Wednesday when we have the new launches, she's the one who basically gives us the rundown of what everything is. So I don't have much to share on my end. I just want to make sure that you guys know we're going to be here for like 40 minutes or until the call just says like, bye everybody, Felicia's goodbye. And so I try not to do much talking aside from just asking a few questions that, we're curious about the whole Zyia situation going on over there. And mainly because Brenda is a mom. So just to give you guys a little idea, and Brenda, I'll let you just talk a little bit more about yourself. But I just admire the fact that Brenda, they have 3 kids. Brenda, for those of you guys that don't know, Brenda is Zach's wife. And she's a mom. She has 3 kids. I find her very relatable, and the fact that she's running a house and she's being mom, and at the same time she's such a big part of the company and everything that they do. So Brenda, I'm not gonna just talk anymore. You go ahead. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I'm gonna unmute you now. Here we go. And is it working? Let me see. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, hi everyone. I am so excited to be here tonight. I'm so grateful that be able to be here and then share a little bit of my story with you guys. Thank you, Paula, so much for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for saying
yes. I usually prefer to stay behind the whole craziness, but I really love being here tonight. I really do. And for those who don't know, like Paula said, I'm Zach's wife, and I was born and raised in Mexico. I've been in the U.S. for 16, 17 years and married to Zach for 15 years. And like Paula said, we have 3 beautiful children. We have 2 boys. One is 12 and the baby is 6. And we have a middle girl. Her name is Sophia and she is 10. And how did this all begin? Well, one day, Jeremiah and Aaron called us. I think we were the very first ones that they talked about the idea of Zyia, which back then we didn't even have a name. And then from the very beginning, it was something that clicked to me. I said yes right away and said, yep, we're going to do this. And since I was very little, activity, physical activity was something that was very, very important in my house. My dad will take me for runs. We'll spend pretty much all Saturday. He will take me to a park and then he will train me. I was doing gymnastics and he will train me. And then it was a very, very important part of my life growing up. And then so I was obviously already, when I came here, I joined a gym, and then I was already wearing all this active wear that I love. And Zach probably can attest that I was probably spending too much money on those things already. So when Aaron and Jeremiah came with that idea, it was like, yeah, that is a no-brainer. And not only because of the activewear, but also for the community that Erin dreamed of, that empowering women and being together and helping and uplifting each other. It was just something that it just sounded beautiful to my ears. And on top of that, activewear, so something that I was passionate about, something that I love. So from the very beginning, design has been one of my biggest roles and one of my biggest passions. And when we started, we looked at probably around 30 different manufacturers over the world, and we were able to narrow it down to about 4 at the beginning. We traveled to these places. We went and met with the people who was running these manufacturers. We wanted to make sure that the working conditions were great. We want to make sure the quality was good. We want to touch and feel those fabrics and everything. So we did that trip. We went to a fabric market that you guys will go crazy if you see these markets. There is like literally whole mall of just fabric everywhere. And it's like a mile long, just like on the street, there is fabrics everywhere. And it was really, really cool and exciting. So that, like I said, we narrowed it down to 4, and that we came up with a name, we came up with a logo, and then Zyia was born. Just like,
how long did it take from that moment, like from when Eric?
I would say around 8 to 9 months from when we start like working, and from the moment we say yes, we're gonna do it. The next day we were meeting on designs, because Erin and I, that was what we were crazy about. The guys knew about the business and all the numbers and all that, but we wanted to create the line already, and we wanted to do it fast. So it took probably 9 months. Yeah. And then we got the first samples, and then we start moving forward with that.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool to know. And you were a stay-at-home mom back then, right?
I was, yeah. So when we have our first baby boy, when he was born, I quit my job, and then I stayed home. And then my baby at the time was 3 years old. So he was still pretty young when we started Zyia.
Right. Yeah. And now, would you say that you work full-time now, or you still have that flexibility?
I do and I don't, because there is times when, usually like right now, most moms are with their kids. I go to the office every day, every morning. I'm in the office probably until 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then I come home to make dinner or whatever. And there is days that I'm home, I'm the last one at the office because there's so much to do. And then that day we eat Chick-fil-A, and that's okay. That's totally fine. And there is,
I'm glad there's Chick-fil-A over there.
Cook a meal. There is times it just doesn't happen, and that's okay.
Yes. Okay. Now I feel better.
You can trust Chick-fil-A. Trust me.
Yes. Yeah. So that's awesome. Okay. It's good to know. So, because I can't imagine like during that time, I'm just trying to like, okay, for you guys, not necessarily being reps per se, but the time where you're putting all this work without really knowing what in the world is going to happen with the brand, with the company, with the material, with the product. Like, are we going to have people that are going to want to sign up? Are there going to be people that are going to want to buy? So all these months of putting all this work, right? All you guys putting all this work without knowing what's going to happen. It must feel pretty cool now, 2 years into it, and seeing 2 years since the doors opened, but it was more time before that, right? Yeah.
Since our baby was born.
How does it feel? Like looking back,
It's pretty exciting. And like you mentioned with my kids, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little chaotic at the beginning because Erin has 4 kids and I have 3 kids. So we will do meetings and there will be kids running around, and then they will be like, Savvy will be taking her diaper off, and then mine will be jumping on top of the table. And you're trying to get all that together. And then, but to be honest, my kids are my biggest inspiration and motivation. So they are the ones that like inspire me to try to get better, to keep pushing. And then and I don't know why, but from the very beginning, I had a feeling that Zyia was going to be something special. It was no doubt in my mind that it was not going to work. I never had that feeling that it wasn't going to work. I always just felt in my heart that it was going to be awesome. And then we went over our expectations, which is amazing. And I love that. And every time when we go over those expectations again, it's like, oh my gosh, we're growing again. It's so exciting and crazy. But honestly, it never crossed my mind that it was not going to work.
That's so awesome. It's so cool. Yeah, having faith and belief in the whole process has to work. I've been reflecting a lot about this. Like I signed up. Wednesday is gonna be my 1 year anniversary, and I know it's so crazy because it was one of those things that you are so sure about the fact that you need something new in your life, but at the same time, it came with a lot of what I call it would be, which kind of happened, but I mean it's not that important, but that it would come with a lot of letting people down because I had to just trust and believe that the future was going to be better and then things were going to work out. So like now looking a year, like I'm like a year ago, there was so much uncertainty and all I wanted to do was sleep. And then how one decision and one commitment, like I signed up and instantaneously it was like taking up 5 scoops of pre-workout, and it's been like that all year. Like it's been 363 days of holy cow, this is exciting. Like I mean, regardless of the work and the nights where I stay up late, it's like I don't care. I'm excited. I love it, and I love seeing my team succeeding. Like it's just crazy to see that one decision can create such a ripple effect. So I can only imagine what it feels for you guys in your heart. Like, dude, if we didn't move forward with this, like this wouldn't be happening, right? How do you, like, when you go to bed, what did you think about?
It was a lot of work. It was a lot of nights that we didn't sleep, and there was a lot, but it was totally worth it. And now I just really feel so humble when I hear stories of you guys, when you guys are so successful, and then how Zyia has changed and impact you guys' life. Is like, oh my gosh, sometimes I feel overwhelmed about all that emotion and love, and it's like, and this is because of that. Yeah, because I say yes to that, and that it was going to happen anyway. So to be able to be part of it is just an amazing feeling. And sometimes I go through Instagram or Facebook or something, and I read you guys' stories, and there is literally tears going down my cheeks because like, we are doing something special.
Crazy, right?
Really, it's helping. It's not just leggings. It's
more than leggings.
It's way more than that. It's way more.
Love it. I want to cry right now.
We cry together.
I know. Oh my God. On March 2nd, we're going to cry together.
We'll do it.
So fun. So exciting. So no, yeah, seriously, I'm really thankful that you guys said yes, and I'm sure everybody on here is thankful, and we just, I mean, I keep saying this is just the beginning. Like we're just getting warmed up, and I can only imagine, like when I look at what has happened in a year, and that's what, like, I remember in the first few months, some people ask me like, how are you so excited? Like what motivates you? I'm like, I just keep thinking, what is going to happen a year from now? I want to see where we're at a year from now. And when I think about it, it's like that thought every day kept me going. And now it's like, I want to see where we're at 2 years from now. Like when you only look back to see how far you've come. And it's just cool, and we're having fun. I feel like we're having fun. It's fun. It's leggings. Like it's more than leggings, but it's just leggings. It's just leggings.
Yeah. And for me to see those leggings that I have worked on for so long, sometimes the design process can be so long that I want that to be ready. But when I see the product in front of me, and then it's just how I dream it is like the best feeling. It's like another baby.
You know what, Brent? We've been curious about how is this like the process. So do you just like, where does the idea for, I don't know, pink leggings come from, or like this tank? Like how does each piece come about? Like, just tell us. Nobody knows that, I think. Just
it's one of those light bulbs you just turn on your head and you're like, oh yeah, let's do this. Well, it's a lot more than that. Sometimes it's like, well, I like certain pattern or colors or something, and I had this idea, and I literally will write it down and do my little drawings. And then we have a design team, which is amazing. They're awesome. So I send these ideas to one of the designers, and then and I talk to them, and I want them like express what I'm hoping for and the colors and everything. So they put it all together because it has to be on a file, and it has to be, and then we send it to the manufacturers, and then they send us a sample. And once we get that sample, sometimes the first sample that comes is like, perfect, that's just what I wanted. It's perfect. And sometimes it takes 3, 4, 10, 20 samples to get it to where we want it. Sometimes it's like, you know what, this stitching doesn't really feel very flattering there, or we need it longer, we need it shorter, we need to get rid of this thing, the logo is not right. It's just a long process. And like I said, it can be anywhere from a month to half a year, depending on what we're doing. But a lot of things is things that we wanted, or things that I wanted it before. Like I go to the store and like, oh, I wish they will do a legging with this here, or I wish they will do a tank top that has this. But now I have that freedom that I can design it and then look into fabrics. It was very helpful when we went to these places and we actually saw the fabrics, so we know what we can do or the options that we have. Or sometimes we just, we're looking for a mesh that has maybe a pattern on it or something, and they send us a lot of different options, and then with the design team we go through them, and then we narrow it down to the ones that we feel is going to be the best fit for what we're working on. Or a lot of times, you guys are amazing. You guys send us so many ideas. And I wish we can do everything. I want to do everything, but then sometimes Zach and Jeremiah are like, Brenda, we can only do 2 items this month.
I'll tell you right now what we need. Just listen to me. We need boys' clothes, okay?
Oh, well.
You have boys. I have boys.
You didn't hear from me, but soon.
We keep hearing soon, okay? So
soon next week, but it's, believe me, I have 2 boys, and they're like, Mom, when is the Zyia boys gonna come? Yeah. Every time, every Wednesday, Mom, is it today of the boy stuff? No yet, but we are working on it. We've been getting some samples back.
I'm gonna bribe them so they push you guys.
So don't worry. Like I said, not next week, maybe not the next couple of weeks, but it's coming soon.
It's coming soon. Okay, what else? So okay, that's pretty cool to hear that part of it, because we talk always about like how ordering something now and then when the quantities come in, but because everybody's doing such epic things, like by the time, like if you, like what you said, like if it the process of designing and getting all the samples and all that, by the time it's done, it's like the team grew so fast that when the product comes back, it's like there's not enough. It's crazy.
And then there is times when we have an amazing thing. Jeremiah is so good at with the numbers and predicting all those things, but you guys surprise us every time. And there is time when we just like sold that right away. But then as we see the grow, when we design a piece, once we approve and then we decide to go to mass production with something, it could take up to 2 months till we get that final product. Sometimes in between that process, if we see a huge grow, then we are replacing another order. They might not get right together with the first one we placed, but it's coming right after. So then that's when sometimes we launch a product and it's in back order for a couple of weeks until the other ones get in. So sometimes we do that. And it's tricky because we want to give you guys a lot of new stuff, but at the same time, we have to keep our staples in. So it's just, it's hard. It's hard to predict where our sales are going to be tomorrow. We never know. But we try to do our best to make sure that everyone can get the floral leggings or the pink leggings or any of those crazy things that
I always, and I don't know if you guys will find this helpful or if you've heard me say this, but I always try to match the product to the people instead of trying to find people for instead of finding product for people. Does that even make sense the way I say it? But take the product and advertise the product and when it does, and you'll find the people that have that need instead of saying
attract different people. So that's why we try to do so many different things. Like maybe last week the crop top I'm not love it, but there is always going to be people for that. And then, like I said at the beginning, we take so much of you guys's requests in consideration. We really do. So that's why we do those Instagram things, like, what do you guys want to see more of? Leggings, crops, or we do. And then at the end of it, we don't just leave it there. We go through the numbers and say, okay, what are our reps asking for? What are our reps customers asking for? And then that's what we try to work on, because maybe I was working in a long sleeve shirt, but then you guys' feedback is like, oh, we want a crop top or we want shorts. Then we push that one down and are like, okay, let's focus on the shorts that we're working on. Mm-hmm. So a lot of it really comes from you guys, from you guys' feedback.
Well, do you have your notepad with you? You know, me and my requests. But I think what would be a great idea, a tote bag with the logo right? Sisters, come on, give me some love here. Yes or yes? A tote bag that we can have, that we can go everywhere and put a couple of things in there wherever we go. Just throwing it out there, up in the air.
I'm writing it down right now. I go back with the logo.
So fun. So I'm going to open it up for like a few questions, if anybody has questions, and then if we can just close with what would be your advice for new reps, older reps, not so new, whatever, moving forward. What you think? What do you anything that's in your heart to share with everybody. So does anybody have questions? You can go ahead and unmute yourself. New pictures that feature the model size. Yeah, that's really cool. That's nice. That's a nice.
Oh, I don't see those. Where are you seeing that?
In the chat. Is it in your heart to share Wednesday's lunch? Yes. Is it in your heart?
It really is.
Just send SAG to the store. I'll turn off the recording if I have to. Okay. No, seriously, does anybody have questions aside from Wednesday requests? Let's see.
I need to know that.
Oh,
I do, Paula.
Oh, yes. Hey, Leah Scraggy.
Please, Greg. What is your favorite Zyia product ever released?
Oh, that's a hard one. I have so many favorites. My favorite Zyia product. Does it have to be like a color, or it can be just general?
Just general.
Like one item.
Yeah, like one of your favorite Wednesday releases.
You guys are gonna think I'm boring, but when I was so excited about the Brilliant leggings, I was fighting for them for so long because I wanted them so bad. So when we finally got them, I was like, and I wear my Brilliant leggings probably 4 times a week. I love them.
They're really nice.
I love those.
Good question, Leah.
That's a hard one. Maybe my second favorite one will be the florals. I was fighting for those ones for a long time.
Oh, I have a question. Pick me
Yes.
to see. Are they coming back? Or the hot pink? Or the hot pink? I mean, there was an email that said that there was some stuff coming back.
Something like along.
What happened? What? What?
Wait, what?
I don't know. What did you say?
I said something along those lines, but not the exact same thing.
Okay. Recoloring the floral. Recoloring the floral.
You can see some floral and hot pink in the future. It's just not going to be in the same form as we had before, maybe.
I'm cool. Okay.
Hey, Brenda, I have a question for you.
Of course.
So I loved when you were talking about how you got to go visit where the manufacturing is taking place and the working conditions being good. I have some clientele, and I am new to Zyia, I'm new rep, that would be very interested in knowing more about like what that good means, like as far as the workers in those manufacturers and things like that, those women being uplifted and what those conditions are like. Just more information. I know that that type of information can be so meaningful behind what's being put into the clothes. If you could just give us a little more information on that.
Yeah, and I don't know, you're welcome. I don't know, how long have you been in Zyia rep?
1 month.
Oh, yeah.
You're not new?
You're not new. It was some videos and then some pictures. I don't know if we still have those pictures, but when we visit these places, you hear so many crazy things about like child labor, and then so we asked them like, I want to see the actual, because they all have the cute real office and then everything's nice and perfect, but we specifically asked, I want to go see where people is actually working and making our leggings. So they took us there, and it's very safe, it's very clean. And we took pictures with the workers. I did not see one minor working there. And something very interesting that I had to experience one time when we went, because they were not expecting us. We went during nap time. They have nap time there. Everyone literally, they take their shoes off, they put their things on their hair. Some of them, they just like lay on their desk and they take a nap. And those kind of things for us are like, okay, if they can be fair with the workers, then we can trust them. Because that was a big part for me. I wanted to make sure that was part of our culture. We can't support someone that is not treating their workers the right way. So we actually went in there and then we walked through them. We say hi, we shake their hands, and then I can honestly say that they are treating fairly.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
That's a good question. So yeah, one of the things that we've seen, I've been seeing a lot, it's request of bras with the zipper in the front.
Oh, really? We've been getting a lot of strappy bras. I haven't seen the zipper ones. I'll keep that in mind.
More sets, bras, tanks, strappy bag, legging combination. Maybe a bra with a front zipper for easier on and off. I love the All-Star. Like, listen, people. For those people that like you guys, we recommend the All-Star for people that need for women that need a lot of support. I don't need a lot of support. I need a lot of like blessings coming my way. So if you don't need those spots, send them my way. I'll send you the address. But I love, oh, this is recorded, great. But I love that you actually, edit that. It's like, I feel so good when I put on the All-Star bra. So to me, it's like the perfect bra. So the uplift bra. Yes.
That's cute.
Yes. So what are you asking for? Yes, the uplift bra. There you go. Oh, that would be
that's a good. We even have a name already.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's how we roll.
I'm taking notes.
The uplift bra. More pattern leggings. Yeah, more pattern leggings, unique designs. It's all good. Tennis skirt. Okay. Now, aside from design requests and stuff like that, any other questions, you guys? What you got? Ellie, you got anything?
I don't have any questions. You're fabulous.
You are. Without glasses, look at you.
I can see all of you guys so well.
Glasses, though. You're so cute with glasses.
They're gone forever.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
I have a question.
yes.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Sorry, I'm Emily, and I don't know why my face isn't showing.
What you hiding? It's okay.
I don't know how to make it show my face, but I've been a rep since December, and I'm just wondering if anyone has thought about doing an app for for reps. I was with a different company before and another multi-level marketing, and we had an app, and it was really easy to navigate, to look at products and know quickly what's in stock. So I was just wondering if there's going to be talk about even changing the website or anything like that.
We are always looking for improvement. That's for sure. That is something that we're always looking for what the best, the easiest, the fastest way to get the information products to you guys. So we have talked about an app. So I'm not going to say it's soon, but there is something that it is definitely on our list of things that we want to do. It's very interesting. My son actually was asking yesterday, like, Mom, why don't you guys have an app? Like, I know, right? With our model, with our the kind of company that we are, it takes a lot. It's not as easy as just a retail store because of the rep sign behind it. So it is something that we have talked about, and that is something that is on our list and something that we are working on. And I don't know how soon that will be, but yes, an app will be coming in the future.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Brenda, I know we saw, there's a new catalog, right? There was yeah.
Sometimes I don't know what you guys know and what you guys don't know.
It's not a trick question. It's not a trick question. But we did, yeah. So there's a couple new items there that are not out there. And so are we going to see?
On the very first front page.
Yes. And then there's something like, I even have my nails matching just in case they, just putting those vibes out there.
Yeah, I know those catalogs always bring excitement because there is sneak peeks in there.
Mm-hmm. So like soon, right?
Soon.
That's sure. Okay.
Sometimes I just get like, I just want everything to be released because I
support you. Yeah.
I'm so passionate about the product that I just like want everything to be out. But patience is a virtue.
The Zyia FBI. Yeah, we are a small division of the FBI over here.
Yeah.
So this may be a good question. Is there? I mean, it's not maybe a good question. This is a good question. Is there any?
All questions are good.
Is there anything coming in terms of free shipping for customers for spending a certain amount rather than coming from just us reps?
No yet. Not yet. We have talked about it. We are not there yet, but we have discussed it a lot. It's something that we would like to offer at some point, but we are just not there yet.
Okay, sounds good. This is good. Ellie, see, you had a good question. What are you most excited about for the Dallas conference?
To see you guys, to be able to be face to face with you and to hug you. I don't know, the ones that know me, I'm a hugger. Even though I'm kind of quiet and sometimes kind of reserved, but that energy that you can only get face to face, and then that you feel when you hug something, there is nothing like it. So I'm being sincere. The most exciting thing for me is to be there, see your beautiful faces, and give you a big hug.
So exciting.
And the rest is just that energy just bring everything else together. Yes, it just makes it happen, the magic happen.
Super exciting. So exciting. If you guys, and you know what, let's plug the summit here actually, because there are some of you that are new and you guys may not have a clue what we're talking about, just in case. You still have time. We're having a summit. It's one of the smaller conferences and it's happening in Dallas, Texas. So talk to your sponsor, reach out to me or whatever, go on your online office. In the back office, there's the ticket. It's $59 right now, right? Like, guys, it's so cheap for a full day of training and networking and just learning from other reps and just being immersed fully. It's so epic. It's so good. Like, you go back home full of ideas and just your batteries recharge. So think of a girl's day out, and only that you have to travel to Dallas, but it's fine. It's not that expensive. It's an investment in your business that is going to pay off for everything else you do throughout the year. So if you are not going, talk to whoever you need to talk to, and find somebody to watch your kids. Bring them to my house. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My fifth. My daughter was like, what? No, I have plenty with my two brothers. Hide your kids, yes. And let's go to Texas. Let's take over Texas, baby. Yeah, so that's exciting. Yeah, so exciting. Who's going to Texas? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yes. And I hear there's going to be a stage. I don't know.
I heard someone really wanted a stage. Someone requested a stage.
I heard something.
I don't know who. I won't say names.
I don't know, but
really.
I will find one.
There will be one. Don't you worry. We got it.
Sorry, team. If I was afraid that I was gonna fail you. I told my team, you guys need to rank advance so we can all walk the stage. And we went to Cancun, and I'm like, dude, we need a stage. Guys, I told Zach and Jeremy, I'm like, we really need a stage, or let me know so I can bring one from my house. I don't know.
She will carry all the way.
There you go, guys. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
And they will give it to you.
There you go. You just see, you guys, we just need to ask. It's okay, but keep working. But it's so exciting to have you guys here. Brenda, so give us your last words here. What's in your heart aside from what's coming Wednesday?
Oh, that is a trick question. That is a trick question. You're always trying to trick me. No, I'm just, like I said before, I'm very humble about the great success that you guys are having, that Zyia is having. And I really, truly feel like we are a big family. We always looking for the best of you. We try to do our best to make sure that you guys have the tools and everything that you guys need to be successful. We will always support you. We always here for you. Don't ever feel like, oh, I don't want to text her because I'm going to bug her, or it's just probably too busy. We are never too busy for you guys. I don't know. I just feel overwhelmed, like I said before, with all this amazing, beautiful energy from you guys. You guys, such hard workers. I love everything about Zyia. I love where we're going. I know we're gonna go great places. I can't wait to see you guys. I hope that you guys all come to the Punta Cana. Where is next? Where are we going next? Punta Cana. It's gonna be so fun, and to be able to see the change in you guys' lives and in your family and in my family is something really, truly special that I really cherish in my heart. I can't say that word. Cherish. Yeah. No, keep working hard. Be yourself. So I know sometimes it's hard, but people want you attract people, your energy, your beauty, your positivity, and everything is about you. It's not about Erin, not about Jeremiah, it's not about Brenda. It's about you and we together as a family.
Oh, I love that. Can I just give you a hug right now? No, I'm serious. It's so cool. I know.
We'll see each other soon enough.
Yes, I know. It's gonna be so exciting and super exciting to have you guys here. To have you guys. I wanted more than anything that you guys, all of you here, that you got an opportunity to. I've been blessed with the opportunity to go to some of the events, and maybe for those of you that are newer here, I think it helps to know who are the people behind the whole craziness and behind the product and behind the ideas. So I thought it would be great, and also the main part, like you are just like us. You're a mom, you're a wife, you're a hard worker, you're someone with dreams, with goals, with you want to make a difference. So we are all the same, right?
We are one.
Yeah, so
We are so different, but we're the same. And together we're one. We really are.
So thank you so much, Brenda, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for making the time out of your night. I know some of you, we were all in different time zones, but it's just so exciting to see you, to see your faces, and just tell you guys you're amazing. And Brenda, you're amazing. I know that you put a lot of effort and the sacrifices that you make. Like, look, you see it. You've seen it. You see it on Instagram. You see it everywhere. So it's really cool. Thank you so much for saying yes. Thank you so much.
All of you for saying yes.
Yeah, and thank you guys for being here. And now let's go get to work. We gotta go. We gotta go get to
some leggings.
And All-Star bras. Don't forget.
All-Star bras. Thank you very much. Good night. Love you all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Brenda. You're amazing. You are amazing, Ellie. You're my hero.